We do not belong in
We
the
want to get back
gutter.
on the streets.
Back on the streets.
Back on the streets.
Back on the streets.
It's unfair to be in the sewers. We want to get back on the streets. Unorthodox reactions. Unorthodox.
Wow.
Welcome back, guys, to another
Wow.
unorthodox reaction.
No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Alright.
Anyways, guys,
That's what I
welcome back to another Unorthodox Reactions. Today we are back again with, you guessed it, a reaction. This time we are reacting.
Casual Geographic. Why butterflies are not your friends,
I ain't got no friends.
but some sharks are.
Okay. I ain't got no friends.
Now, I know it's been a while since we watched Casual Geographic,
No.
but we're really excited to get back into it and learn some more about the animal kingdom, as they say, or the
People have been asking me
fly kingdom.
why I wear this thing on my head. It's a bonnet and I'm bald. Don't worry.
And nobody asked you why you've worn it in your head. They just
100%.
no.
110%.
No one asked you. why you wore it.
110%. Have you not seen the comment? 110%.
They just say that it's a bonnet.
No. They are.
Yeah.
They are. 110%.
Yeah,
Now it looks like a dad cap.
Let's get
You
right
know, it
into
looks like a granddad
I
cap.
don't care.
Oh my
Butterflies
gosh.
have been known to drink blood, and that's honestly not even the worst part.
Mosquito.
Butterflies will do this weird ass thing called mud puddling, and basically it's when they try to suck the nutrients out of any organic matter. Which is why these knuckleflies will suck the blood from the bodies of animals that have already tapped out of life. There's a species of
Butterflies are
butterfly
actually
in
nasty.
Spain that is attracted to the smell of a fresh corpse, and they'll pull up to the body just to get a taste.
Oh.
They'll do this mud puddling thing with rotten fruit, literal deuces on the ground. Some will even drink the tears of other animals like sleeping birds or reptiles like turtles.
What?
There's even a type of butterfly that'll go out of its way to irritate the eyes of a turtle and came in to force them to tear up just so they can drink the tears for minerals. And because they don't discriminate, they'll do it to you too. In fact, there are some butterflies that are attracted
dare
to
them.
human sweat. Also, unrelated fact, most of a butterfly's taste buds are on its feet. So the next time a butterfly lands on your hand and makes you feel special, just know he's using you. Once
He's trying to get a
he'll
taste.
just leave you and move on to the next.
Oh my
Butterflies are just
God.
boys with wings. Let's
Yep.
talk about the bird that drinks literal blood. This is a vampire finch.
Okay.
This tiny bird is found only on the islands of the Galapagos. The vampire finch will peck at larger birds like the
Where's the Galapagos Islands?
It's an island I've never been to or will ever go.
I mean, you've never been anywhere. It doesn't mean you don't know where it is.
Wow. Speak for yourself, Mr. I don't have a passport. Damn, how dare you say I've never been anywhere? I'll have you know I've been to
Yep,
6
A lot of
different
places.
locations,
a lot of places.
4 continents.
I don't think guidelines will let me say this bird's name, but I'm gonna
7
let the
worlds.
comments do it for me. These finches will peck at the birds until eventually the skin breaks and blood starts oozing out, which they will drink. Scientists believe this started because the finches would eat the parasites off the birds but accidentally break skin and draw blood in the process. Then they started drinking the homemade Kool-Aid and decided to make it culture. So now they just see bigger birds as flying blood banks. It doesn't really hurt the bird that it's getting it from, and the vampire finch gets free calories to keep it alive during a drought. It's not the only thing that can drink blood without a law degree. Some bats and butterflies be on the same type of time. The more
So wait, it drinks
I
the
don't get that.
Yeah, it drinks the blood
What's that
and the
joke?
animals just leave it.
Drinking blood without a law degree. Let us know if you if you get it, because I don't get it. But what was you saying?
What was I saying? Drinking its blood. Yeah, it doesn't kill the bird. It just
No, it just mildly irritates it, I guess.
that's dead.
you know.
Well, no, it's
Oh, look at that! I've seen that.
yeah.
Dude is out here getting a clean fam. Is that what are you
Okay,
looking
so
at?
two things. One, that's not a rat. It's a South American flavored rodent called a pacarana.
That makes sense.
Capybara. And two, pacaranas have really sensitive skin, and putting soap on it removes essential oils from it. So best case, the soap is just mildly irritating to them. Worst case, this not a rat is in legitimate pain and is desperately trying to get it off. Either way, it's not a good look. Not to mention, if that soap
What?
isn't pet friendly, let's be real, it probably
Yeah, because you're washing the oil away from its skin.
Yeah, but he said that it likes doing that.
No,
No, that's what he did.
no, he didn't.
Wait.
not a rat. It's a South American flavored rodent called a pacarana. It's like a travel-sized capybara. And two, pacaranas have really sensitive skin, and putting soap on it removes essential oils from it. So best case, the soap is just mildly
Essential.
irritating to him.
Oh,
Worst case,
mildly
it's not a rat, it's in
irritating.
legitimate pain and is desperately trying to get it off. Either way, it's not a good look. Not to mention, if that soap isn't pet friendly, let's be real, it probably isn't. There's a good chance it could be burning its skin. Because I definitely just ruined this video for y'all, here's a pacarana cleaning itself but without the soap.
That's not cute.
Oh, so that's what it was doing with the soap.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was irritating it and
It
we
looks
thought
like
it
it's
was...
And as
itching.
promised, here's 10 facts about this guy. It's not a rat, it's a South American rodent known as a pacarana.
I'm not scared of them
You
now.
just said that.
Capybara. And despite what you might think, they're super clean and will spend hours washing themselves every single day, which
I
is
want one.
They clearly have nothing better to
they
do.
tip the scales at over 30 pounds, making them as heavy as
Oh.
the average 2-year-old. They're the third heaviest rodent behind beavers in the world.
I want one.
You've probably never seen one before because they're usually only active at night and there's only few places in the world you can find them. But your best chance would be booking a one-way to Peru, Bolivia, or Venezuela. Sometimes they get put on a shirt by farmers that see them as pests, but a lot of people have them as pets because they're low maintenance, quiet, and friendly towards humans when raised
I
by them.
want
What do they
one.
Now, but 2 million
You don't
years
even
ago,
know what
there
they
was a human
eat.
version of them that grew to 5 feet long and could be in the same weight class as the car at up to 3,500 pounds. And this hippo rat was estimated to have a bite force 3 times stronger than tigers today. Lucky for the
Dang.
world, they were and are vegans that eat mostly fruits, leaves, and plant stems.
I want one.
You'll never guess what this is. So the story goes, an
A
Australian
Wolverine?
homeowner nearly caught a heart attack when she saw a hairy foot with large claws poking out of her bathroom ceiling.
But that looks
And of course, it's
terrifying.
Australia, so you kind of have to expect the worst. What she didn't expect was a Pokemon. The intruder turned out to be a brush-tailed possum. If we called him Pikachu, nobody would get it. Even though it looks like a beach blonde squirrel, as a marsupial, it's more related to kangaroos and koalas.
Oh.
They're normally not this color. Golden brush-tails only exist because of a genetic mutation that causes low levels of the pigment melanin, which is why these unseasoned possums look fresh out the Pokeball. It's not even the first time. They have a habit of constantly breaking and entering. One brush-tailed possum broke into an Australian bakery and proceeded to eat as many pastries as his stomach would allow before anyone could stop him. This is how they found
But the way I would have
Oh.
decapitated and cooked it, it's not even funny. Like, if it's gonna eat my pastries, I need some food as well. So I'm just saying.
You've got your pastries.
Nah, but it ate it.
No, it didn't finish it. Look, you could have that one.
Nah, it ate the one that I wanted.
No, you
so.
can still have this one.
Nah, it
this
ate the
one,
ones that I
this
wanted.
one, This one.
The ones that it ate were the ones that I wanted.
No,
so
but it only ate some of
to
this one
compensate for
and
that,
some of this.
I'm gonna eat the one as well.
You're gonna eat
The
it.
what is it called? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
How terrible with days.
Oh, he's guilty, but he regrets nothing.
You will soon.
He can't. He'll
Picture
be dead.
looks creepy, but there's actually a pretty heartwarming story behind it. Rick Anderson is an Australian diver who's been exploring the ocean off New South Wales for more than 30 years. One day he was diving as usual.
I don't know how people can do that. Like
What?
Like just dive in
the ocean.
the ocean. But that's so scary.
Yeah, but he hasn't been living there for 30 years.
Yeah, but like, how much would someone have to pay you to explore the ocean?
Not very much. I would actually do that.
Nah, someone would have to pay me a hefty amount.
I would
to
actually
even
do that.
consider exploring the ocean.
What do you mean? I would love that. I can't.
No, because I'm thinking like you basically exploring like places where like sharks and stuff are living.
Yeah,
and
they're
like
not gonna
whales
kill
and stuff
you,
are
man.
living. Says who?
Sharks
Did
don't
you make a
just
contract
attack
with them?
humans.
When was the last what
My
let
boy,
me see the
my boy
contract.
is a shark.
Let me
my
see the
boy,
contract.
My boy is a shark, right? And he told me we don't just eat humans, bro. Those movies got
when
us
a
wrong.
shark approached him. The shark was a harmless baby Port Jackson shark
See?
that swam right up to him. Rick didn't make any sudden moves to avoid scaring her. Yeah, the shark's a girl. Started to pat her and even cradle her in his arms. Yeah, we are still talking about a shark. Also, this was 7 years ago. Now every time Rick enters the water, the shark will immediately rush over to him and brush against his
See?
legs. And when he holds out his arms, the shark
No, does
Shark-
he know?
My
The shark is
boys.
preparing them for the day when his parents meet him so they can eat him.
He's trying to be like, guys, here's my new boyfriend.
In the
Ah.
7 years he's known her, the shark went from a 6-inch pup to a 6-foot adult. Despite this, they're still able to instantly recognize each other. He's basically his dog and acts like it too. Doesn't even like feed her or anything. The shark's just actively choosing to be around him. Just like you'd
See?
expect from any healthy long-term relationship, she's even met his family. Rick eventually introduced his 3 kids to the shark, who got a hug from each. Moral of this video: sharks are really just the pit bulls of the ocean.
Meet the real-life cat dog.
The frick is
So there's
that?
actually a story behind this. Basically, it was one fine day with a wolf and a bird. His baby was
That is mad
That's
confusing.
the cat dog.
That's so confusing.
Dog cat. Hey, I do like cats and I do want a dog.
It looks like a cartoon come to life.
Why don't I get
born, and as you'd
both?
expect, it caused quite a stir. You're a goat if you got that reference, but nah, it's one of the oldest and rarest dog breeds in the world, the Hmong dog. It's an ancient dog that was believed to be first bred by an ethnic group of people from China and Southeast Asia known as the Hmong tribe. And this cat dog was really popular in the mountainous regions of Vietnam, where they were used as hunting partners and guardians. Since most believe this dog happened when a native dog was bred with a jungle wolf, they still retained a lot of their hunting instincts. Which means even though they look like the product of a really questionable one-night stand, they'll chase and erase any cats they run into. Like for real, you don't want them around cats, they will always be on sight. Because they were used to hunt, they're really trainable to the point where even the Vietnamese police will use them for police stuff, I guess. And because they're so rare, getting a pure breed Hmong can make your wallet at least $1,000 lighter. For a purebred puppy, your kids might not go to college. Because they were spawned in the cold, rainy mountains, they have a thick fur coat to keep them warm, and probably the reason why they're so expensive. Also, you might know this guy. This little dude from Vietnam is named Sui, and he's actually a crossbreed between Hmong and I'm actually not sure what else he is. All I know is that I would commit very much first degree for him. Life, no parole, no questions asked. Here's a fact you definitely didn't ask for. Tadpoles will scream underwater to avoid getting eaten by cannibals. This is an Argentinian wide-mouthed frog, and it's the most ambitious cannibal in the world. Not only will they go out of their way to eat their own kind, wide-mouths have been known to try swallowing frogs physically bigger than they are, even if it means choking to death. In fact, these frogs will keep shoving food down their throats until their stomach rips open. And it turns out even tadpoles will eat the babies of other species of frogs. But they don't eat each other. These tadpoles will let out a short but high-pitched scream whenever they come into contact with another tadpole that's probably trying to take them off the senses. And scientists believe that scream is the only thing stopping the bigger tadpoles from friendly firing all their siblings. Which is why if you touch one of these tadpoles with an object like a spatula, it'll literally scream for its life. But of course, once they're adults, no amount of screaming will stop him from bundying his entire family reunion. Because I could be wrong, but this is the only animal in the world that'll literally unalive itself just by overeating. Except, nah, I'm not going there. Some of these frogs go on. Fat causes them to go blind. Oh, and then they.
What? Finish your sentence.
Fat causes them to go blind. Oh, and then they.
And they what?
This right here is a bush turkey. Smoke.
That right there is the heaviest.
Wow, I was hoping I was gonna attack him.
They're found in Africa, and the biggest ones can tip the scales at over 40 pounds. It's like a 5-year-old being able to fly. When they want to attract a mate, they make this loud booming call. When they want to flex on you, they sound just like Bowser.
Oh.
This Saharan steroid goose has a gullet pouch that inflates like a white balloon, which they use to make those mating calls while also dancing for female validation. Sometimes two male bustards will square up and spend an hour smashing their bodies into one another while also trying to stab their rival until one eventually taps out. The winner gets all the females in the area, and he'll get every last one of them pregnant and then play no part in raising any of the children.
Standard.
Basically, every bastard's a bastard. Also, this African bush tweety can have a wingspan of over 9 feet, and apparently they have no fear of humans. They probably should. Since they're loudest in the morning, being neighbors with one.
You say they probably shouldn't.
Your gym bro wet, you can.
Why?
Because if I come across when the heads are coming up,
oh, they probably should have a fear of human.
They probably shouldn't trust humans.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I freaking
one animal for it.
bop one in the face.
Unit is Charles Atlas. As a kid, he was a scrawny 97-pound weakling that would get sand.
Is this the guy that eats the thing?
Wait, where did this topic come from? How did this start?
They're loudest in the morning. Being neighbors with one means you wake up to this. You're a gym bro or bro wet, you can probably thank one animal for it. This absolute unit is Charles Atlas. As a kid, he was a scrawny 97-pound weakling that would get sand kicked in his face. No, seriously, it actually happened. But he was too poor to go to the YMCA, so after being inspired during a trip to the zoo, he came up with his own workouts based on dynamic tension. Basically, the idea of pitting one muscle against another. Not only did Mr. Atlas become a walking vibe check, he would go on to sell his workout program to millions. And fun fact, one of his clients was David Prowse, aka the dude that played Darth Vader. All this clout meant Charles Atlas became known as the grandfather of the modern fitness and bodybuilding industry. And this was all because when he was a 97-pound kid, he visited a zoo where he was inspired by... Yeah,
ooh, that's a jacked ass tiger.
The reason why. The more you know. Actually, another fun fact. A tiger's legs are so strong that they can remain standing even when they're dead. Now,
that's crazy.
How rats got banned from an entire
I could knock a tiger, bro. Bop one in the face.
That's how I wanna die. On my feet, like a tiger.
You just be there like this. Oh, guys, I'm dead.
Yep. Yes.
No, seriously, guys, I am dead. It's just my body's really strong.
Alberta is the only place in the world inhabited by people with no residential population of rats, and rats are forbidden from establishing there. Meaning if a rat illegally enters Alberta, he and his entire bloodline will be erased with extreme.
Wait, what?
Now the more you know. Here's how rats got banned from an entire part of Canada. Alberta is the only place in the world inhabited by people with no residential population of rats, and rats are forbidden from establishing there. Meaning if a rat illegally enters Alberta, he and his
How would they
entire
know?
bloodline would
I was
be erased
saying,
from
man, you
extreme
can do
prejudice.
that.
It all
Sewers.
started when the Alberta government decided they were not having that rat nonsense on their side and declared war on them. But unlike Australia, they were actually ready. They claimed rats to be the biggest threat to national security and so created the rat control program. Like they would have conferences on how to stop rats from ratting. 2,000 posters and 1,500 pamphlets were passed around railroad stations, post offices.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure rats can
anywhere you
read.
see it. The US had a war on
Unwanted
terrorism,
unless
but
that's-
Alberta had a war on rodents. Any population of Jerry's that were
They should they missed the opportunity to like put like, you know, the old western posters of like the dead or alive with a picture of a rat and then saying dead not alive.
No.
Nah, that would have been good.
Alberta were quickly removed from the census with zero discrimination. Any rat that passed the Alberta-Saskatchewan border was basically signing a death certificate. Of course, this meant pet rats were very illegal, and possession of one could make your wallet a 5,000 fine lighter.
5,000
I
a
cannot
rat.
express enough how on-site they were about this. In 2004, someone released 38 rats in Calgary, but by the time officers arrived, yes, officers were called, it was that serious.
38 rats though. Where did he get them?
Imagine,
That's like
imagine the drug business is like smuggling.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Imagine getting bagged for having rats in your car.
Imagine going to prison like, what are you in for?
Yeah, I got some rats,
I
man.
38 rats free.
Yeah, I got some rats, man. Hey, what can I say? I had a couple. I flipped it, made a couple more.
All around the corners, like,
You
like,
got any rats?
yeah, you're walking like, that's
You
what
want some rats? You want some
I got
rats?
some, I got some Vietnamese rats. I got some New York rats.
Hey,
Which
bro,
one you
you
want?
be too loud, man. Hey, take a rat and keep it down.
The rats were already past tents by residents armed with brooms, 2x4s, and shovels, and whoever did it was promised a $190,000 fine. They were not f***ing around. There's even a hotline you can call in case you see a rat. After 70 years of rat genocide, Alberta is now the only place on the planet where you can find people but almost no rats whatsoever. If a rat is sighted, it's almost guaranteed to make the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah.
The moral of this video.
I just imagine the rats are like freaking like in the sewers,
Yeah,
like
don't get
planning the
bagged.
next
Don't get
moves.
bagged by feds.
Like there's some
Don't
kind of
let
like,
the feds see
like
you.
them kind of revolutionary army.
Oh, they're in there like saying,
Planning like, we must get back our freedom. We want to get back on the train.
We do not belong in the
We want to get
gutter.
back on the streets.
We do not belong in
Bring
the
that rat
gutter.
over there. They not having it.
We do not
Oh,
belong in the
God.
gutter. We do not belong in
We
the
want
gutter.
to get back on the streets.
Back on the streets.
Back on the streets.
Back on the streets.
It's unfair to be in the sewers. We want to get back on the streets. Anyway,
That was good. That was pretty good. That was funny. Anyways, guys, yeah, I don't think that video really needs a
just
response. At
as
the end.
usual,
It's
like,
already pretty
comment.
long.
Most importantly, subscribe.
If not,
Because we
rats will be
give you a
set
second.
free
Just
to you.
subscribe. You know where the button is.
Yeah, the rats are coming
on,
after
go on.
you, mate. Yeah, them rats are there.
There you go.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, there you go. That's what.
All right, thank you.
Alright, boys, back off. Anyways, guys, thank you. Hey, chill, man. Chill.
That's alright. It's fine. Good.
Thank you guys for checking in with us. We've been on Unorthodox Reactions.
Of
If
course,
you are
cold.
still here with us, we appreciate you.
As
If you
usual.
left early because you are bored, boo. No, I'm joking. We still appreciate you.
Always.
Thank you for checking in, and I hope you carry on looking after your loved ones.
And don't forget, comment reaction suggestions below, and we do read them, and we will be reacting to the ones that have been commented.
Yeah.
And by the ones that have been commented, I mean the only one that's been commented. You know who you are, and thank you.
Wait, who's been commenting? Is your
Without
boyfriend
further
again?
ado, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.